Welcome everyone. Today, we're diving into a new way to learn English that's all about, stories and real-life connection.
That's a fresh approach.
Have you ever learned a word and then, forgotten it the very next day? It happens to, all of us.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, and here's the twist. Why not make learning feel as natural and memorable as a good story?
Absolutely. It does seem much more engaging.
So the idea here is, to shake off the dull textbook vibe. Think of learning from textbooks like reading a recipe where you just see the ingredients.
I like that analogy.
And learning with a story is more like, it's like cooking a meal with a friend. You experience all the smells, flavors, and the lively conversation,
Right? It's a full sensory experience.
Exactly. It's about making the language come alive. Instead of memorizing endless lists of words, each term connects to emotions and ideas.
Yeah, when words are connected to feelings, they stick longer.
And the approach breaks down into some key points. Real-life stories that specifically teach practical vocabulary, simple conversations that build confidence, and, a focus on connecting emotionally with the language.
That's pretty comprehensive.
Now let's talk about a practical example. Imagine, instead of just the definition of perseverance, you get the story of a woman who started a small coffee shop.
Yep, that sounds way more relatable.
It's like, you really hear about her challenges, her doubts, and ultimately, her success. And through her struggles, the word perseverance transforms from just a concept
It
to an
turns theory
actual
into
feeling.
something real.
But here's a little challenge. Isn't it possible that sometimes a more structured approach could be better for some learners? I mean, not everyone connects
That's
with
a
narratives.
fair point. And there might be learners who prefer structure over storytelling.
Sure, but the beauty of this method is its warmth. It reaches people on a personal level, making the vocabulary and expressions part of a lived experience, rather than just abstract words.
Yeah, and when you actually feel the language, it becomes unforgettable, right?
Exactly. And then there's a call to, action. It's an invitation for everyone to share their own story. Just by writing a few words about where you're from and one goal you have for learning English, you join this community.
That's super inviting, really makes it personal.
Right. It's not just a lesson, it's the start of a conversation, a journey. And the best part is, every comment is read, creating a sort of, real engagement right off the bat.
Yeah, it makes you feel, connected right away.
And as we wrap up, the takeaway is clear. Every small word and every bit of progress is a big success. The journey of learning is all about making progress, not perfection.
That's a really encouraging message.
So it's like turning each lesson into a mini-story, a moment of discovery. You're not just learning English, you're part of a warm conversation where, every setback transforms into a stepping stone.
Absolutely. And that perspective can really change how you approach language learning.
Imagine each lesson like a chapter in your life, where you not only pick up new words, but you also build memories, share experiences, and even connect with others who are on the same journey.
That's a beautiful way to put it.
Exactly. So, if you're ready to take that step, to talk, to share, to explore these stories together, then you're already on your way to mastering English in the most human way
because
possible.
language is about living it, not just learning it.
So, as we close this little chat, remember, keep talking, keep learning, and every new word is a victory. Thanks for being here, and let's keep the conversation going in the comments.
Absolutely. Looking forward to hearing everyone's stories.